What's up, YouTube? What's up, Husker Nation? This is Patrick Joy, and this is Real Men Wear Kills TV. This is our pregame show for the Nebraska versus Rutgers football game tomorrow afternoon. Um, Nebraska is 4-1, and according to the CBS Sports rankings, is ranked 31st. Rutgers is ranked 26th. That being said, Nebraska, according to FanDuel, is coming in as a 6.5-point favorite. Um, Nebraska bounced back last week. It was ugly, but they bounced back. And towards the end there, they started to dominate. I think Nebraska, they got that loss out of the way a couple weeks ago, and I think they're working hard to make sure that doesn't happen again. Everything I'm seeing coming out of Lincoln is saying that. Also looking at where Nebraska's at, Rutgers is currently 6th in the Big Ten. Nebraska is 9th in the Big Ten, according to FanDuel. Rutgers' offense is 48th overall in the country, and their defense is 68th versus Nebraska's 62nd offense overall and 19th overall defense. Now, let's face it, defenses are what win championships. Nebraska has a top 25 defense. That can't be discounted. So, kind of looking at this game. Also, a quick update. I'm sure by now everybody knows this, but just in case somebody's watching this and hasn't found out yet, the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Matt Rule. Apparently, he threw his headset after a bad call and had a few choice words. Ref heard him. That's just a coach's passion. I'm sorry, that's just a coach that's passionate, and we can't really fault him too much for that. So, Matt, if you don't mind, keep your headset on and language. Anyways, getting back into this game. I like what I'm seeing out of Nebraska this season. I really do. I'm looking at the betting numbers. Nebraska's 6.5-point favorite. The over/under is 39.5 points. Money line is 275, minus 275 for the Huskers and plus 220 for the Scarlet Knights. There's a reason why Rutgers is ranked ahead of Nebraska, yet Nebraska is favored to win. Few factors are going into this. One, Rutgers has only played 4 games and they're 4-0. Nebraska still has 4 wins. They have a loss too because they've played 5 games. That is the main reason why Rutgers is ranked ahead of Nebraska nationally. That being said, this game is also in Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. And one thing you can always count on with Husker fans is that stadium is going to be full and it's going to be rocking. One thing the Huskers do really well is the 12th man. And, Husker fans do the 12th man thing real well. We're loud, we're rowdy, and we're passionate about our team. So that is why Nebraska's picked to win this game, even though if you look at the rankings, Rutgers is ahead of us in the Big Ten and ahead of us nationally. If you look at purely the rankings, you would think, oh, Rutgers can win. But you got to factor in, it's in Nebraska at Memorial Stadium in front of a home crowd that just makes it tough for visiting teams. Oh, don't get me wrong, we're nice enough folks, but when we're loud and we're rowdy, that makes it kind of hard. Um, and again, this team, every single game has showed improvement over last year. Well, think about it, we're only 2 wins away from being bowl eligible. We're only 5 games into the season. When was the last time we could say that? It's been a while. I still think it would be a letdown if Nebraska only got bowl eligible this season. I think the bare minimum is to be not only bowl eligible but also ranked in the top 25 ending the season. I think it's still very possible if this team continues to improve week after week, continues to work hard and get out wins, even if they're ugly, ugly wins. I still see it as possible for Nebraska to break into the top 12 and have a most likely brief, but have a playoff run. Probably brief, maybe 1 or 2 rounds. That's probably it. But it is possible. So, what's my prediction this week? Put a lot of thought into this. I've been thinking about it, off and on all day. There's a brief portion of this morning where I really couldn't think about it, but the rest of the day I've been kind of thinking about it. Defenses win championships. Defenses win games. And our defense is rocking this year. I'm giving Nebraska the win 35-14. I think we're going to blow the spread out of the water. I'm sorry, but I think we're going to blow the spread out of the water. And I think our defense is going to shut down Rutgers' offense. Looks like Rutgers is averaging 190.3 passing yards and 337.8 rushing yards this season versus Nebraska. Yeah, our defense has been only allowing way less than that on teams that are averaging higher against other teams. So I think our defense is going to definitely come out and shut down Rutgers' offense. I think it's going to be a defensive battle until it's not. Kind of like how last week where it was a defensive battle until it wasn't. I think I see that happening again. You look at this Nebraska. Yeah, Nebraska won 28-10 last week. And most of that scoring, in fact, I think, let me double check my notes here. Yeah, that was all second half. Like, yeah, I see that happening again against Rutgers. I see it being a defensive battle until it's not. We have an offense designed to wear down defenses. We have the defense is designed to wear down offenses. And when you combine that, you have a team that's basically built to wear down their opponent. Didn't see a whole lot of that our first 3 games. Didn't see a whole lot of that our fourth game. But we really saw it come into its own last week. And I think that trend's going to continue. Next week we got a bye. Um, Probably won't do a video, but maybe I will. I don't know. See, I will do a video tomorrow after the game, reacting to the game. Um, and then looks like around October 19th, we got Indiana. We got an Indiana game, so I'll definitely be back to talk about the Indiana game. Um, Real quick before I end this video, like I said, I think Nebraska can win tomorrow 35-14, somewhere in that neighborhood. Our predictions have been, yeah, but, it's still fun doing. Um, Real quick, I want to talk to y'all about something that's going on right now in our country and, kind of important. I'm not getting into politics, don't worry. I'm not doing politics right now. That's where after high school football season, but this is something that's happening right now that we as a community can help. Um, Out there in North Carolina and Tennessee and some other places, there's a lot of death and devastation and entire communities wiped out, stuff like that. I think we need to take a little opportunity to pray for those people and whatnot. I would highly encourage that. Also, I got a buddy out there in North Carolina. Him and a group of individuals have been taking supply runs into the mountains out there into the affected areas, and they're going into places where either the Red Cross and FEMA won't go or can't go. And they're going literally door to door, finding people saying, "Hey, we got supplies for you. Here's food. Here's water. Here's diapers. Here's formula. Here's blankets. Here's essentials." I'm going to include in the description a link to a couple links. This is locations where you can donate money to what they're doing, so they can buy more supplies. But yeah, definitely, you know, send what you can if you can. Help these guys out there. Like I said, they're going into places where you're going to get in there with either a side by side or a purpose built off road vehicle or an ATV or something along those lines. Um, they're going into places where, like I said, Red Cross and FEMA either can't go or won't go, for one reason or another. So please help these people out. Help them do what they're doing. Help these people help these people who have been affected by the storm and everything. Um, this is something I would normally do on here talking Husker football, but wanted to bring it up. Trying to do what I can to help them out. Um, Used to live out in North Carolina. That's how I know the guy that's doing this. Sure, I know some of the other individuals are involved with it. I pretty much guess a fair few, guess the names of a fair few of them. I know more than half of them are veterans that are doing this. Like I said, help them, help these people if you can. With that, go Big Red, and I'll see you tomorrow after the game.